Out here, a man ain't measured by the size of his fortune, but by the strength of his grit. The mountains are both friend and foe, and every pelt I gather is earned in blood, sweat, and a little luck. The winters bite harder than a starving wolf, and the summers burn hotter than a blacksmith's forge. I fought bears for my life, traded with tribes for my survival, and slept under skies so big they make a man feel like a speck of dust. This isn't a life for the faint of heart. This is the life of an 1800s trapper.
In the rugged landscapes of 1800s Utah, the life of a trapper was anything but ordinary. These brave individuals ventured into the wild, navigating treacherous terrains and unpredictable weather, all in pursuit of fur-bearing animals. Trapping was not just a means of livelihood. It was a way of life that demanded resilience, skill, and a deep understanding of nature. As we delve into the world of these early pioneers, we uncover the myriad challenges they faced, from fierce wildlife encounters to the harsh realities of isolation and survival in the wilderness. Imagine waking up each day in a remote cabin, surrounded by towering mountains and vast forests, with the crisp morning air filling your lungs. The thrill of the hunt was always accompanied by the constant threat of danger, whether from the elements or rival trappers. These men were not just hunters. They were explorers, forging paths through uncharted territories and contributing to the expansion of the American frontier. Their stories are rich with adventure, hardship, and triumph, offering a unique glimpse into a pivotal era of American history. In this video, we invite you to step into the shoes of an 1800s trapper in Utah. Together, we will explore their daily routines, the camaraderie among trappers, and the impact of their work on the economy and culture of the time. Join us as we uncover the fascinating experiences and adventures that define the lives of these remarkable individuals, shedding light on a chapter of history that continues to resonate today. The 1800s marked a transformative period for Utah, a region characterized by its stunning geographical diversity, from the towering Wasatch Mountains to the expansive Great Salt Lake. This unique landscape not only shaped the lives of its inhabitants, but also influenced the economic activities that flourished during this time. The arid deserts and lush valleys provided a rich habitat for a variety of fur-bearing animals, making Utah a prime location for trappers and fur traders seeking fortune in the burgeoning American West. As westward expansion gained momentum, the fur trade became a vital component of the economy, attracting trappers from various backgrounds. The famous rendezvous system, where trappers would gather annually to trade furs and share stories, became a hallmark of this era. Figures like Jim Bridger and John C. Fremont played pivotal roles in exploring and mapping the region, paving the way for future settlers and traders. Their expeditions not only opened up new territories, but also highlighted the rich resources available in Utah, further fueling the fur trade. The arrival of Mormon pioneers in the late 1840s added another layer to Utah's cultural landscape. They established communities and agricultural practices, which began to shift the focus from trapping to farming and settlement. This transition marked a significant change in the region's economy and social structure, as the fur trade gradually declined. Understanding this historical context allows us to appreciate the intricate tapestry of life in 1800s Utah, where the spirit of adventure and the quest for prosperity intertwined in the vast wilderness. The daily life of an 1800s trapper was a blend of skill, endurance, and adaptability. Each day began before dawn, as trappers would rise early to check their traps, often set the night before. Essential skills included tracking animals, understanding their habits, and knowing how to set traps effectively. Tools of the trade were simple yet vital. Steel traps, snares, and a sturdy knife were indispensable, while a well-crafted rifle provided both protection and sustenance. A trapper's survival depended on their ability to navigate the wilderness, forage for food, and build shelters from the elements. However, life in the wild was fraught with challenges. Harsh weather conditions could turn a routine day into a struggle for survival. Bitter cold, heavy snowfall, and sudden storms tested the resolve of even the most seasoned trappers. Wildlife posed another threat. Encounters with bears, wolves, and other predators were common, requiring constant vigilance. The isolation of the wilderness could weigh heavily on a trapper's spirit, as long stretches without human contact often led to loneliness and despair. Despite these challenges, trappers often found themselves interacting with Native American tribes, who were the original stewards of the land. These relationships varied from trade partnerships to cultural exchanges, as trappers learned valuable survival skills and local knowledge from indigenous peoples. In many cases, Native Americans provided trappers with essential supplies and guidance, fostering a mutual respect born from shared experiences in the wilderness. This intricate web of relationships and daily routines paints a vivid picture of life as a trapper in the 1800s, highlighting both the hardships and the camaraderie that defined their existence. The fur trade of the 1800s was a driving force behind the economic development and settlement patterns in the American West, particularly in regions like Utah. As demand for fur grew in Europe and the eastern United States, trappers and traders flocked to the wilderness, seeking to capitalize on this lucrative market. The trade not only provided a source of income for many individuals, but also stimulated local economies, leading to the establishment of trading posts and settlements that would eventually evolve into thriving communities. Among the various types of furs, beaver pelts were the most sought after, prized for their quality and versatility in hat making. Other valuable furs included those from otters, foxes, and deer, each contributing to the wealth of trappers and traders alike. The value of these furs fluctuated based on market demand, with beaver pelts often fetching high prices, which incentivized trappers to venture deeper into the wilderness in search of their quarry. Trading posts played a crucial role in the fur trade, serving as hubs for commerce and interaction. These posts, often established by companies like the Hudson's Bay Company and the American Fur Company, provided trappers with essential supplies such as food, tools, and ammunition. In return, traders acquired furs to sell in larger markets. The interactions at these posts fostered relationships between trappers, traders, and Native American tribes, who often participated in the trade by supplying furs and goods. This intricate network of trade not only shaped the economy of the time, but also laid the groundwork for the cultural exchanges that would define the region's history. The life of a trapper in the 1800s was filled with thrilling stories of survival and encounters that tested their mettle against the unforgiving wilderness. One such tale involves a trapper named Caleb, who found himself caught in a fierce snowstorm while checking his traps in the Wasatch Mountains. With visibility reduced to mere feet, he lost his way and was forced to seek shelter in a small cave. As he huddled inside, he heard the growls of a hungry bear outside, searching for food. Using his wits, Caleb managed to create a diversion by tossing a few scraps of meat away from his hiding spot, allowing him to escape the cave and navigate back to safety as the storm subsided. Interactions with fellow trappers and explorers added another layer of excitement to their lives. During one fateful rendezvous, a group of trappers shared tales of their adventures around a roaring campfire. They spoke of encounters with mountain lions and the thrill of tracking elusive beavers through dense underbrush. These gatherings were not just about trading furs. They were a celebration of camaraderie and shared experiences, where stories of danger and triumph were exchanged, fueling the spirit of adventure that defined their lives. The wilderness was a realm of both beauty and peril, where every day brought new challenges. From navigating treacherous rivers to evading aggressive wildlife, trappers lived on the edge, embracing the uncertainty of their surroundings. This sense of adventure, coupled with the ever-present danger, created a life that was as exhilarating as it was demanding, leaving behind a legacy of remarkable stories that continue to captivate our imagination today. The legacy of trappers in Utah is woven into the very fabric of the region's history, leaving an indelible mark on its development and culture. In the early 1800s, trappers played a crucial role in exploring and mapping the vast landscapes of Utah, paving the way for future settlers and establishing vital trade routes. Their efforts contributed significantly to the economic foundation of the area, as the fur trade stimulated local economies and encouraged the establishment of trading posts and settlements. These early interactions laid the groundwork for the communities that would flourish in the years to come. Culturally, the influence of trappers can still be felt in modern Utah. Their stories of adventure and survival have become part of the state's folklore, celebrated in local festivals and historical reenactments. The rugged spirit of the trapper embodies the pioneering ethos that many Utahns hold dear, reflecting a deep appreciation for the natural world and the challenges it presents. Additionally, the relationships formed between trappers and Native American tribes have contributed to a rich tapestry of cultural exchange that continues to shape the region's identity. Over time, trapping practices have evolved significantly. While the fur trade has diminished, modern trapping is often regulated and focused on wildlife management and conservation efforts. Today, trappers are more likely to engage in sustainable practices that prioritize ecological balance, reflecting a growing awareness of environmental stewardship. This evolution highlights the adaptability of trapping traditions, ensuring that the legacy of the trapper remains relevant in contemporary discussions about wildlife and land use in Utah. The impact of these early pioneers endures, reminding us of their vital role in shaping the history and culture of the region. In this video, we've journeyed through the fascinating world of 1800s trappers in Utah, uncovering the rich tapestry of their lives and the significant impact they had on the region. We explored the daily routines and skills necessary for survival in the wilderness, highlighting the challenges they faced from harsh weather, wildlife encounters, and the isolation of their environment. The fur trade emerged as a vital economic force, shaping settlement patterns and fostering relationships between trappers and Native American tribes. As we conclude, we encourage you to reflect on the historical significance of trapping and its lasting impact on Utah's development. The stories of these trappers are not just tales of the past. They are a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring connection between people and nature. If you enjoyed this exploration of the life of an 1800s trapper, please consider subscribing to our channel for more engaging content. Don't forget to like and share this video with friends who might also appreciate the rich history this channel has to offer. Thank you for joining us on this adventure.